sell a house 100 times, but the walls will still tell stories of the first family that owned it. So you can't just throw soil on top of the land of living people, then try and convince the outside world that our home was a graveyard before it began to blossom bike lanes and fine dining. This is not a city attempting to transition into another city. It's Detroit.
As a German, you have a certain image of Detroit. When the first thing you learn in school, in English classes, is about Henry Ford and how he invented the assembly line. Then, of course, Motown music. The city is a very industrial city. There has been a decline in the last years. Things are changing, that their investments are done, that there's a new spirit of rebirth, of restructuring the city. I think that the creative industry can play a very big role in this respect. There's a conference, The Potential, on the connection between Detroit and Berlin, because Berlin was very much influenced by the Detroit Techno in the beginning of the 90s.
When the wall came down, Detroit helped us to start with. These guys gave us, wow, such an energy, you know. The reunification took place on the dance floor, you know. They helped to make Berlin the capital of electronic music, you know. We had these incredible spots, like Tresor was located between the two infamous walls, you know, and it have now been touched over 45 years. Let's give something back, you know, to Detroit. So we started like 6 years ago with the first conference.
Well, with conferences like this, which is amazing, I mean, to have people who understand their culture, regardless of which culture it is, to actually come together and talk about that and celebrate that through the arts, it's the type of thing we should be doing all the time.
It's all about German-American relationship. So being here is also giving support to what's happening in Detroit, and we can learn a lot from what is happening here in Detroit.
I mean, they both have gone through tough times. They both have found a way to use the creative arts as a way to recreate new identities.
We have to invest in cultural infrastructure, and the cultural infrastructure is less expensive and more sustainable than the road.
When you get like-minded people together in a room and you create strategy and then you go out and live it, magic happens.
That's something that Berlin could teach us. People like Dimitri could really show how nightlife economy can actually be a viable economic driver for a city.
Detroit, to my mind, needs people. And people only come if there's something going on, like an attraction. And the new nightlife, a new law could really make the city so interesting that many people from other states move to Detroit and start something.
It's not just about, the party. It's about a true 24-hour economy. You can go see it at Henry Ford Hospital or DMC when doctors, nurses, janitors get out at 5, 6 in the morning. Is there a restaurant to go to? Is there a laundromat? Is there a grocery store? But again, it is about nighttime economy. How do we retain and attract talent to come into Detroit and want to work, live, and play?
And Wunderbar together, is great that we bring not just East and West together, also white and black, The history is here and the soul is here, and the Detroiters they can make it, and they will make it, I hope. And if we can help, that will be great.